Let's go to the Big 12 because the Big 12 was really focused on this portal section of trying to be a little bit more expansive. If you thought Texas Tech was going anywhere, you are wrong. They loaded up again. And it's kind of crazy what they were able to do as I go through this. They got a quarterback, Brandon Sorsby, who a lot of people said probably could go pro and maybe get drafted third round. He was the number one guy in the transfer portal, absolute stud. They rolled in with another D tackle that's really just a stud and all over the place. And then they got two edges that are really going to be problems for them. Texas Tech had one of the best D lines in college football last year. It was sensational. David Bailey on the edge. You got other people just stopping the run all over the place. If you watch that game against Oregon, Oregon could not run the football. Texas Tech's defense was all over the place. And guess what they said? They said, okay, this recipe works. We need to build defense again. And they've done it. Two edges within the top 50 of the transfer portal, a D tackle within the top 50. And guess what? They decided, okay, our quarterback, even though we love him, Morton was not good enough. We need a better quarterback. And Sorsby is that guy. You want the number one portal quarterback? Guess what? You got him. Sorsby is really, really good fit for them. I love what Texas Tech did here. I think they did it to a perfect level. What I'm more excited to see is it's clear that they're building their defense kind of the same way as they did last year. What I'm more excited to see is, okay, how are they going to use Sorsby? Are they going to try to use him with the deep threats like the Texas Tech of old, where they're going deep, they're making plays? It's Patrick Mahomes style. We're trying to score 45 points. Or are they going to try to build it through the run game? Because I didn't think Texas Tech had a good enough run game to sustain, like, okay, we can win multiple games within a college football playoff. That's why, like, I picked them to beat Oregon. Yeah, they were one of my favorite teams, so I just had to continue picking them. But I wasn't going to pick them against Indiana because I didn't think they could run the ball. I didn't think they could do any of that stuff. So that's what intrigues me about Texas Tech. Like, can you build a solid enough run offense where it actually helps Sorsby and it makes his job a lot easier? That's what I'm excited to see with Texas Tech for the most part. They stack the D line again. It's going to be the defense is going to be a problem. They're the clear number one team in the Big 12. And to me, like, they're clearly a top five team going into next year. They have all of the weapons you could possibly want. They have the number one transfer portal quarterback. They have 3D linemen that are flat out studs coming in to help them out. Texas Tech is going to be legit again. So I'm excited for them.